Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today we're having a look at Skull and Bones once more for female creation and customization. Now, you clicked on this video, you came here because of the title or the thumbnail, because you searched for it, so I'm going to spare you the introduction. You know what Skull and Bones is at this point. If you want to do a deep dive to discover more about the game, I'll put some links below that you can check out, and there'll also be timestamps down there. Now, as we jump in, I'm going to say I'm doing this video in the vanity, and this is accessible after playing the game for about 20 minutes. So you create your initial character. There's like a little tutorial segment on a ship that you play through. It's a few minutes long. Then you create your character in the original character creation process. That's very limiting because it just shows your character's face and you can't see anything else. Then you play for about 15-20 minutes, depends on how quick you play. Then you arrive in the big town, and in the town you can come here and customize your character. It's important to know that. It's also important to know that you can customize it for free, and you can change everything. You can change your gender, all the options, everything. The lot of it. Okay, so we're looking at that version of the customization, because it shows us everything. Now, we're going to jump in, look at the presets, then we're going to look at the individual customization options, and then we'll look at some cosmetic stuff. That's the plan for this video. As we start on the presets here, I'm going to say that this is the most important choice by far. The preset that you pick here, it's your character. So this is the face that you choose in, and I want to say this is basically the skin tone that you choose in, right? So if you pick the black lady at the start here, I'm going to zoom in on her, you are getting this face with these three skin tones as choices. However, you do get to modify the model slightly. Each of them has this option, obviously, by changing your body shape, right? The body below the neck is the same on all the models, but the face obviously interacts differently. So that's the standard one, that's the muscled one, that's the slightly overweight one, and that's the skinny one, right? And then you have these three skin tones on this model. So if we go back and we go to her, we zoom in, she has three different skin tones. There they are. And she looks slightly differently with the different body shapes. Slightly differently. Some of them look very attractive when you make them skinny. Some look nicer when you make them bigger. Some look great with the muscles and the square jaw. It's up to you. So you do have some customization over the way your character is going to look. You have a little bit of control. But unfortunately, as you jump in here, if you pick, say, for example, this lady right here, you are going to look in more ways than less, very similar to all the other people that chose this lady. It's a little disappointing. I will say it would be cool if we had a few customization options for the face, you know, just a few. And I've mentioned this on my other videos. I firmly believe the one way to fix all of this and make it all okay is just giving people all the skin tones on all the models. That would already be fantastic. Just let people do what they want. Like, come on. We bought the game. We want to customize our characters. Let us customize our characters. So again, they look different here. And I mean, that might just be my opinion. Maybe you guys think it's better to lock things to certain characters or models or whatever. I don't believe that's a good way of doing it. But again, just know that the preset is your most important choice. Most important, by far. There you go. We're on the second to last one now. Showing you what it looks like. What might be the third to last. No, second to last. This is the final one. And again, like, I can go on for so long about how amazing these models look. And they really do look amazing. Like, for a second, just stop and look. Look at the skin. Look how the sweat glistens on it. Look at the amazing texture work on it. Look at the haunted look in the eyes. Everything about these models is just a massive thumbs up. Even the hair looks great in this. The physics on the body and on the clothes and stuff like that. The models are, they're amazing. I would say it's on the verge of being like an actual work of art. They did fantastic with it. It's just a pity that we don't have that many options to customize. So, as we've looked at the presets now, let's just jump in. And I'm taking the lighter skinned lady specifically because I want to be able to show you the tattoos and stuff on her. So if they would let me pick her, there we go. There we go. Dude, it's a little janky. Okay, I'm going to say that here. You'll figure that out for yourself when you jump in. This is the lady we're going to customize. Skin tones. We'll take the lightest one once again, just so we can see everything. As I've already shown you, the body, and I'm trying to zoom out, there we go, can be modified. You can have a regular body, a muscly body, and this is very well done, by the way. I like the way they've done the muscles. A slightly heavier body, and then a skinny body. It's cool. It's cool. This is good. This is fine. This is more than enough. We'll take the regular one for now. These are the cosmetics you can do on your body. I'm going to show it to you like this, and I'm going to go relatively quickly through here because I'm going to do it 3 times. So first, I'll show it to you like this from the front, and you can see how the markings affect the body itself. Then I will turn around, show you the back. And these are the options that you'll get when you create your character for the first time as well. Like, these are the ones when you line on that plank, looking in the puddle, this is what you have, right? Now let me show you the back. It's what makes it so ridiculous to me is that they don't allow you to actually look at this. It's crazy. There you go. Very cool though. The scarring, the bruising, all of what they've done with the body stuff actually just looks so good. Here's the face. So you can see what it looks like there. It's incredibly realistic. It's a little gory. Sometimes maybe even too realistic, some of these options. And again, when you're actually walking around with your character out there, it looks pretty great. There you go. Alright, that's the cosmetics. Now the eyes. For the eyes, it's one of those games where the eyes really do look good, realistic, fantastic. But like, because they look realistic and fantastic, you obviously don't see it all that much. You have a few what could be considered heterochromia with cloudy eyes. Then you have one full cloudy-eyed one, cataracts, whatever you want to call them, I guess. And then you have some bloodshot variations, where one eye is bloodshot and the other isn't. And then you have the other regular colors. And in terms of the regular colors, yeah, it's a decent selection. The eyes are fine. It's nothing to write home about, but they're fine. The hair, on the other hand, is pretty fantastic. I love the hairstyles in this game. I think they look awesome. There could be more. I am very disappointed every time I see an NPC with a way cooler hairstyle, because there are lots of them. I'll show you what they look like from the back. There are so many hairstyles in this game that you don't have access to. I get the feeling they're going to drip feed us the hairstyles throughout the first year of the game's release, or something like that. But I can't obviously guarantee that that's what's going to happen. But there are beards, and there are hairstyles, and there are all sorts of other options that I honestly would have preferred to have seen right now. So those are the hair colors. The hair colors look really nice. I'm going to say that straight up. They're beautiful. They're vibrant. They're full of life. It's awesome. You can put your facial hair on the ladies if you'd like. It's the same hair colors, so I'll put the black one on so you can see what it looks like. It looks fine. The facial hair is also really not that special. It's just fine. I think it's actually kind of... Look, it's a little crap in certain situations, especially when it looks like this. It's like a little bunch of little worms on the face. There's no proper shading or anything with it. These beards suck. They should have given more fuller beards. We don't care too much about that in our female customization, but I'm just saying the beards kind of suck. And that brings us to the end of the customization. That's all the options you have available. It's not a huge amount, but I do believe it is enough. Only just. So, now, we're going to jump back, and I'm going to show you some of the cosmetics. I say some, but I suppose I can just go through the lot of them. It won't take long. It's not a lot of effort. You get to do emotes here, which I'll do that right now quickly, just because I really don't think it's too important to have a look at, but there are some emotes. For completion's sake, I guess I can show them off quickly. They're okay. I mean, they're okay. Yeah, very piratey, I suppose. There's the clap. It's the last one. And then the equipment. So this is purchasable with in-game money. Everything with the silver coin over there you can get basically at the start of the game. There are full sets here. You're looking at them right now. And they look... Wait, I think I skipped one. No, yeah, well, they look okay. They look decent. There are some really nice ones as you go lower down. I mean, I personally like a lot of these. And, yeah, I mean, they're quite cheap to buy. I've played for about an hour or two, and I can afford most of these if I want them. When you get to these ones with the gold coins, however, they need what they call pieces of 8, and I'm not sure if that's an in-game currency or if that's a premium currency, but I don't have any of those at the start of the game, so I'm assuming this is slightly harder to get. But that is pretty much a look at the cosmetics. That's the kind of stuff you get. There are individual options here, which I'll go through very quickly for you, and you will see that in terms of like pirate getup, you've got what you want here. It's cool. It's nice. There is enough. And yeah, I mean, if you jump in here, even if you just start in the game, you will be able to find some stuff that will make you happy, and you'll be able to buy it relatively early on, which is probably the most important thing, right? I don't know if this is a like, hey, let's put our best foot forward right at the start and then let's screw them later with the real money store kind of situation, but I mean, they have given us enough already. So if they want to do that, then whatever, we've got what we need, right? But it would still, I guess, be a little disappointing. Here's the torso stuff. There's a lot of nice stuff here. Like, I mean, I could probably dress my character up in a way that makes me happy. I do just wish we could change our underwear's color, but overall, yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. And again, you're looking at this cosmetic stuff now, you're watching this video now, and you surely do know as well as I that at a certain point you might be watching it and there might already be new stuff in the game. They might have already added new stuff. There's a good chance that there will be new stuff. So yeah, just know that this stuff will be expanded upon. It is also unfortunate that you have so many cool little tools and weapons and stuff strapped to your belt here, and you can't use any of them, because your character is basically just a big mouse cursor to interact with the different parts of the world. I mean, that's just the Skull and Bones experience, unfortunately. Your character is an avatar, and that's just it. It doesn't really do any gameplay. It just runs around and interacts with things. Which is the biggest pity, I think, for this game. But you can still dress yourself up pretty. Rings. Kind of cool, I guess. Some of these you unlock by playing the game. Some of them you can just buy when you want them. And yeah, I mean, some are better than others. Now we're on the pants. Decent amount of skirts here. Decent amount of pants. Decent amount of dresses. And all sorts of other stuff. I like it. I was sort of taken aback by the amount of stuff that they had here initially. I gotta say, I kind of expected there to be less. It's the boots. Pleasantly surprised. Huh. Lots of sandals. And again, the detail on these models and stuff is actually just phenomenal. And it's kind of cool that some of it's like, you know, you get like alligator skin boots and stuff, and it's kind of cool if you can actually go out and hunt the alligator to make the boots. That's kind of a nice idea. I don't think it really works like that, but it is a nice idea. These are the same markings that we saw, and then these ones with the coin icon over here, these are special new ones that you can get from the vanity. Some of them have, like, you know, significance in the game, some of them not. Some of them have back stuff. You can't rotate so nicely. How do I do it? And some of them not. But yeah, I mean, decent number of options. And that's it. We are done. Those are all the options available when you make a female character. And I think it's okay. I have a lot of complaints about this, but I have a lot of praise as well. So here in the outro, I will just say to you that I believe that they can work on this and make it better. But right now, as it stands, this might be one of the best parts of the game. The way the characters look and how you can customize them. It's sad saying that, but it might be one of the better parts because the gameplay is not all that inspired. So the characters are kind of cool, customization options are kind of cool, and the cosmetics are kind of cool. They're okay, they're good, yeah. The models themselves, it's a big disappointment to me that we don't get to use them more. Your character is also quite quiet, you don't say ever anything, you don't interact with people really, and it's a pity. It really is. Again, your character is just sort of like a placeholder to make the quote-unquote menus more interesting. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope you found what you wanted here. Give this one a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to find my links, you can find my Twitch channel below. You can also find my coffee page down there. And I'd appreciate it if you check those out. Hey, go well. Thank you. Happy that.